3 months ago, I made a video on the original Minecraft Tornado mod, which hadn't been updated in over 5 years. But an official remaster of the mod just got updated, so I think we should check it out. Let's get right into this. Alright, here we are in a new world. We are on 1.21.8, so pretty modern. Let's go through all the blocks we got. Alright, well, most of these blocks are the same from the original Tornado mod. Like, Tornado Siren's relatively unchanged, same as the sensor, but it's got a little bit of red now. Tornado Gun we'll get back to, but a new addition we have is the Water Spout Gun, which looks pretty cool. And instead of having one Shockwave gun, there are 5 strength levels. So we're gonna go in order of each one. So strength 1. Okay, it did a little bit. Like flip the blocks around and it glitched. Strength 2. It sent the blocks in the air. That was pretty cool. Strength 3. I think it just sends them in the air. I don't know what the strength difference is. Strength 4. Oh my god! Now that did something. That sent a ton of blocks in the air. That's awesome. I don't even want to imagine what Strength 5 is going to be like. Huh. It goes so far. So you could use this to kind of like terraform almost. What if it hits you? Oh, I just got stuck in the block. All right, and we have 3 more items to look at. We have the drill gun, or drill item, which is the same, basically, from the original mod. Whoa! Definitely has a couple differences, though. For one, it has physics now. It sent me flying. Oh, it's multiple different towers now. Let's see, how deep did it go? This went far. What are we at? Y49. That's pretty deep. All right, the worm gun, I'm pretty sure, is also the same. What did I get an achievement from? It got windy all of a sudden, and I got an achievement. Worm gun, it also still shoots out the fire. I like how that's basically been kept the same. It looks really janky, but it's cool. It lasts for way longer. Is it gonna end? There it goes. It just sends the fire everywhere. I don't know what mimic worm gun is. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, it mimics, like, whatever block, I guess. Here, let me try it on the flower. Or does it... I don't know. It looks like it mimics the block. That's pretty cool. Now let's go over all of the new blocks that weren't in the original mod. First up, we have the Tornado Dispeller, which if there was a tornado nearby, it would make it dissipate. It's kind of like the deflector in the later mod. The Storm Infuser seems to upgrade storms. The mod description says it charges wind cores and shockwave items, and if you put it in the center of a tornado, it'll upgrade any items inside of it to the level of that tornado. The wind channelers focus wind into wind vessels. There's a lot of different stuff here. There's also a block called the turbine, which supposedly pushes stuff. It can push the player. You also have the wind vessel, which can be used as fuel for the turbine. So here's a filled one. So if you put that in there, yeah, it turns that on. And if I go into survival and walk in front of it, it pushes me pretty hard. Wait, that's on low. What does it do on far? Whoa. Okay, yeah, it carries you. Let's turn that off. I'll probably do a more in-depth look into the newer blocks in a later video, because some of this stuff is actually pretty confusing. But I believe all this channels wind into, like, power, I guess? All right, let's go through our final row of blocks. So first you have an adjustable canopy, which I guess... Let's see, how does this work? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I have no... It broke when I stood on it. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how this block works. I can't find any information on it for some reason. Based off the title, it's probably something to do with, like a canopy. Flying fish, let's see what the flying fish do. Well, actually, I think this is just to eat. So yeah, this mod actually has food. It's pretty interesting. You can get a bucket of flying fish. Whoa! Look at that. It's flying all right. I wonder if I go by the water if there's any of them. Here, let's see. I'll come up here for a second. That might be an ocean exclusive thing. Wouldn't be surprised. Weather forecaster. I tried this earlier and it didn't do anything, so let's try it again. You know, I thought this would tell you the information about the weather. Maybe I need to be in survival. Yeah, it doesn't really tell me anything. I must have something wrong because it should be forecasting like weather events. And also, if you use it on a tornado sensor, it turns it into like a tornado detector. Weather device. What the heck does that do? Whoa, I'm reading more into this. Apparently, this includes a structure. It's called a puzzle chamber. Is that one over there? No, that's a ruined portal. How do we find a ruined portal before a quote-unquote puzzle chamber? They generate in flat biomes from the looks of it. So let me locate structure puzzle chamber. There's one 800 blocks away. Let's go to that. So they are apparently puzzles that the player must solve with the turbines and the wind channels. I'm going to link the creator showcase in the description below just so you can see a more in-depth explanation. Because I really only came for this for the remaster of the weather to see what that looks like. I didn't know about all this puzzle chamber stuff. Oh, I got an achievement from it. This mod goes extremely in-depth. It changes so many things about the game. Or rather, it adds it, I guess. You also have wind cores. Based off the name, I believe it probably changes the wind. Wind manipulator. Does it make it windier? Whoa! I can pick up blocks with it! That's awesome! That's really cool. See, if you hold it down, you're supposed to hold it down, that's why. It's like you're airbending. That is sick. Also comes with 2 spawn eggs. There's a breezeling spawn egg, which... What is this? It's like a little wind. Yeah, it's just something that flies around that makes like wind noises. There's probably more to this, but I can't find any information on it. That's interesting, though. And then the flying fish. But I think you need to be near water for those to actually not die. So let's go over to this little beach right here. Fill this with these. I could pick them up. What can't you do with this wind? It's literally like a physics gun. That's also really freaking cool. All right, now let's get to what you guys have been waiting for. The tornado gun and the water spout gun. Let's do the water spout first since we're near the water. Did it spawn? Oh, I hear it. There it is. Yep, we got a water spout. It might only survive on the water, though. I got the achievement Ocean Breeze. Honestly, I don't know what the heck is happening right now. Yeah, it died. So yeah, I guess it's basically a tornado that can only survive over the water, which is what a water spout is. And finally, let's get to the tornado gun. Boom. Right here. Here we go. Touchdown. It's very faithful to the original mod. This looks like the original tornado. It's doing relatively the same damage. Actually, might be lighter. Oh, that horse! It also does change when it goes over the water like the old mod, but less so. The wind sounds are a little different, which actually I like. Makes the mod sound cooler. It's digging a trench right there. This isn't the only size tornado you can get, though. To do that, we're going to open the debug menu. Let's kill all storms for now. This menu is very similar to the original. You have buttons to, force tornadoes to spawn, kill storms, change the weather stage. Whoa. I guess this makes intense storms more likely, I guess, like bigger tornadoes and wind and stuff. I can't go back. There we go. And downfall is basically like rain. It forms puddles. It slows down mobs that walk. It can turn grass into dirt, which is pretty cool, and dirt into mud. And the puddles behave just like water. They can break like torches and stuff. It can also cause snow to build up in like just snowy biomes. There's another tornado. Where did that come from? Yeah, if you're in a snow biome, it can cause snow to build up, and it can cause frostbite. And standing near heat sources or getting indoors will counteract the frostbite. What is this hole? It's like perfectly shaped. That is weird. It doesn't have the old effect, though, where if you're in creative mode and you start moving down, you move at the same speed. Oh, it kind of does, actually. The rain has a little more variety in this mod, though, so it doesn't look as, like, weird. But that's pretty sick. It looks like slow motion. All right, let's stop this downfall. There we go. It also has custom tornadoes. Let's see what this is. Setting the speed to 0 is recommended while customizing the tornado. This allows you to edit settings and view the tornado at the same time. So I can spawn a tornado and have it stay in place while I customize it. That's pretty cool. It can chase players. That's a setting. Base duration. I wonder what that measures by. Destruction type. So you can have different level strength tornadoes while also looking different, I guess, maybe? So it goes none, stage 2, 3, 4, 5, wide, fire, and thin. And then pulling stages from weak and then 1 to 5. Destruction level, I mean, it's in the name. It probably just destroys a lot of stuff. So let's make a really strong tornado. Put that all the way up, and we'll make this wide. You can also have it resist the tornado dispeller. So if you have that block I showed earlier spawned, it could just, like, ignore it. I think if I click next, it will spawn? Next. Oh, no. Okay. Tornado scale radius. Let me just put everything to the max. We're going to have the largest tornado humanly possible. Next. Particle amount all the way up. I don't understand a lot of this stuff. It's something. Biome lock. You can lock it to any biome you want. I'll put it in any, though. And let's test this. Oh my god. Holy crap. Let's fly away. This is huge. It's a fire tornado somehow. Oh my god. I just created the strongest tornado ever. This thing is huge. Look at all the fire. Oh my god. It looks very old Minecraft-esque. Probably because the original mod came out in like 2012. I am burning down this whole area. So much deforestation. This is a pretty sick mod. All right, quick. Let's kill it. Kill. I guess you can also save presets, maybe? Did I miss any blocks? Let's see. We never figured out what the weather device does. I think it's something to do with the puzzles. And you have a rainfall detector, which most likely just detects rainfall. And then these blocks are, I guess, to do with the puzzle. Other than that, that's it for the mod showcase part. This entire section is gone. How did I do that? And since we're doing a video looking at the classic mod, it's only fair we try one of the classic challenges. So I'm going to give myself 10 blocks of lime wool. This was a challenge done in a poisonous cookie video, I believe. I'll link it down below. Not sure if I'm following this exactly, but whatever. So I think the rule is you have to build a little shelter out of 10 blocks. So here's our shelter, about as safe as can be. And we are going to spawn a tornado and have it come at us and probably kill us. All right, 3, 2, 1. Where is it? It's behind us. Coming down. That looks like it's probably going to be an F1. Oh, wait, that might be larger than an F1. And I hope it's coming this way. They do spawn a little too far for my liking when you force it. Not sure if it's customizable. I would hope it is, though. I don't know if we're going to survive this. It's wool against a tornado. There's no way. All right, it's coming pretty close. There it is. There's the sound. Oh, God. We're not going to survive. We're not going to survive. It's headed right at us. Oh, God. I'm going to try to duck down. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No, it's pulling me. Oh, there's debris landing nearby. I'm trying to fight it. I can't. It's right there. Oh, God. All right. There's no surviving this anymore. It's here. Oh, my God. It's going to miss. Wait, it's turning. It's turning. Please. 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 Oh, my God. It's literally like 10 blocks away. And it turned. We lived. Oh, God. Whoa! I jumped it and I'm flying. I'm flying. It's really strong when it pulls you. I can't see anything. I'm inside of it. We're going up. We're going up. I think. Where's the ground? I just see. Oh, I got hit by a block. Is this where I started? Okay, this is where we started. So yeah, we're about the same place, but we're nowhere near the structure. I think the tornado died. Yeah, it kind of just tapers off right here. And we survived the challenge, kind of. It didn't even pick up a single block. All right, well, that's going to be it for the review of the remastered tornado mod. If you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe. I'm definitely going to revisit this once I learn a little more about it. Everything will be linked below. Shout out to the creator that made this. And shout out to my friend Ethan because he wanted a shout out. Goodbye.